Hello everybody, I have got a real quick Lightning DLC battle for you. So I'm actually not going to go over much of... Well, yeah, I might as well. We're here already. So we'll talk a little strategy. So basically, the thing to know about this is... basically, you're going to just keep playing this DLC over and over. I don't know if you can beat it at level 1. I don't think you can. Gosh, I mean, maybe. Maybe. But boy, I really doubt it. But anyways, what happens here is the more you play this, the more experience you'll get, and thus the more Lightning will level up, quote unquote. Basically, it's just a fight against Caius over and over. And it's two parts. The first being Caius himself, and then the second part being the Chaos Bahamut. I would say, I mean, it gets easier. That's probably obvious as you go. You know, again, level 1, really tough. Level 2 gets a little bit easier. Level 3, meh. And basically, you start out with, I think it's only 4 of the classes. So it's the basically the two kind of Ravager type classes, which is the I think it's Mage. Yeah, it's Mage and Shaman. And then Paladin is basically your Commando, and then Knight is the Sentinel. There is no Medic. You only get items to heal in this. There also is a Synergist, which is, I think, Conjurer. Conjurer only gets 2 buffs, if I remember correctly. The first being Aura, which is Haste, Bravery, and Faith. And then there is Mighty Guard, which actually I should have said, you get Mighty Guard first, and Aura doesn't actually unlock until a little bit later. I don't remember where Conjurer actually gets unlocked, if it's like, you know, level 4 or if it's level 5. And then again, like I said, so Aura will be unlocked a little bit later. That might be, again, if you get Conjurer at 4, you might get Aura at like 6. And then there's the Sorcerer, which I don't find all that great. Basically, I think it debuffs and then potentially drops buffs on him. Generally, that's going to be used more when you actually get Enchained. Otherwise, I have a hard time getting things to actually land on him if his chain gauge isn't maxed out. So, anyways, my strategy here, actually, if you'll notice here, I'm actually already doing this, I think, at level 9, because I wanted to get the... I think this is 9. It's either 9 or 10. We'll see. But an important thing to know is, basically the first time you beat Caius and Bahamut here, as long as you're not already level 10, you'll get Lightning, or I should say, you'll get the Commando version of Lightning, which is insane. She is, I think, well, I mean, she's definitely my favorite Commando in the game, aside from Null. And I think she's just, I mean, she's brutal. And the crazy thing is you can get her basically right at the beginning of the game. I mean, essentially right as you unlock the monsters. So, you know, it can make your game kind of crazy. I actually did a little bit of a kind of a being OP guide, and she is definitely included in that. Now, I want to mention one thing here. I actually don't really like to use Aura during the Chaos Bahamut. Just because so many of his abilities will interrupt and kind of knock you down, and you'll just waste a bunch of time that you could be, you know, DPSing if you had Mighty Guard up. So that's kind of my strategy. Basically, the way this fight boils down to is, you know, early on, again, like I was saying, it's really tough. It's just it is a really tough fight early on, and it takes some time getting kind of used to what Caius does. Really, his most dangerous is, you know, Commando, or his Commando, where he, you know, you'll notice he snaps his fingers and then he'll do a move afterwards. And generally, what you want to do is, you know, jump into your Knight form and use I think it's Immortality, and Lightning just won't take any damage as long as you've got that up. It's actually really important to use against Chaos Bahamut here as well. Whenever he shifts into his whatever, I don't know, he looks kind of like an airplane sort of form, and eventually he'll use Mega Flare? Yeah, Mega Flare. And if you don't have if you're not in Knight and you don't have Immortality up, there's a really good chance that Mega Flare will just one-shot you. Now, if you're level 10 though, you know, Mega Flare actually doesn't do that much. But it's because, I shouldn't say that. It still does a ton of damage. It's just that Lightning has so much HP that you'll likely survive it without any issue. The important thing though to know is that you won't get the Lightning Crystal if you're rank 10. So again, you have to be level 9 or under. Yeah, which is this there. I just did that at rank 10, so I will not get a Lightning Crystal. But that is it. That's basically it. And enjoy the cutscenes.
Let my sister go!
By what right do you demand her release? Sarah's death is your doing.
I thought my actions would atone for my past. After washing off on the shores of Valhalla, I gazed through the eyes of Edro and witnessed the events of your age. It was a waking nightmare. Lives beyond counting, swallowed by chaos and vanishing into the void. Some of those souls had been enemies, dispatched to death's realm by my own hand. It was a tragedy I couldn't ignore. My path was set. I would remain in Valhalla and carry out the will of the goddess. The sorrows of the dead would be mine to bear. It would be my atonement. I was chained down by past sins, unable to move forward into the future. I needed you, Sarah. That's why I asked for your help.
Sarah!
No! It's up to you to keep hope alive.
Lightning?
For me, there is nothing. There is no hope.
Sarah's death is your doing. At your bidding, she began her journey, and thus her life was lost. It was you. You are to blame for this doom.
I'm so sorry. Oh, Sarah.
Don't be sorry. And forget your tears. You don't need them. No matter what future is waiting for us, I'll have no regrets. No matter what end we see coming, I won't change my mind.
You knew. You knew what would happen.
You taught me how to live my life. No matter what, we shouldn't give up hope.
Sarah.
I believe in you. You'll keep the future of this world safe. So it's okay. I don't mind if I'm gone.
Sarah!
I have no regrets. None at all. I chose to start my journey because I wanted to see you again. but there was a reason I decided to keep going. It was a promise I made to myself. It's okay, Lightning. Don't forget me. When Cocoon fell, and you seemed to just disappear. Everyone was so sure. They said that you were gone. That you were dead. But not me. I just knew. I knew that you were alive somewhere, and I'd find you eventually. I never gave up hope. And now here we are. Just keep me in your thoughts. Remember me, and we'll see each other again. No matter what happens to me, even if I vanish from this world. Promise me, Lightning. Promise you'll remember me.
I'll never forget. I promised you that. Even if I stand to lose everything, I'll preserve your memory for the tomorrows yet to be. Come what may, I could breathe my last breath and the world be crumbling into oblivion. There are ways to keep a thought alive. And I know one that works for sure. Indestructible crystal. Even in the sea of chaos, it never loses its shine. I will become an eternal epitaph. Your memory will survive for eternity within a crystal tomb. This shall be my legacy. And my atonement. But most of all, my final hope. These thoughts that live within my heart, they will endure the passing of eons. If they can one day be the light that guides Sarah's soul back to me. If we can laugh together, just one more time. Well, then I have nothing left to wish for. The gods' tales are woven in crystal. The tale of Benevelza, the slumbering god, bearing witness to an eternal dream. The tale of Etro, the goddess drowning in a sea of chaos. Etro bestowed upon humans a gift. Though unseen, that gift, it lies within us all. It is a constant turmoil of light and darkness, strength and frailty, beauty and unsightliness. That gift is our spirit. It gives us the strength we need to persevere in hardships. But at times, it is nothing but a curse, straying beyond our control, causing us pain and sorrow. Even so, it is something far too precious to lose. It is what allows me to hold hope for the future. In a world consumed by chaos, in a world where spirits are fading, I ask myself, have I the strength to embrace my gift? For now, I sleep, my dreams everlasting. It is here that I await the end of eternity. And the day I awaken once again.